It's Real Talk with Miss Honey. I'm back here with Latoya J. What are you doing in your community to make a difference?
Okay, well, I do a lot of free concerts, especially for youth, and I've kind of slowed down since the summertime, but I was also doing a lot of preaching and singing on the trains, where I was, you know, directly reaching out to, I guess you can say, perfect strangers. But I'm also working on getting some concerts going into some shelters, especially domestic violence shelters. I may tap into homeless shelters. I'm not really sure about that. I'm also thinking about doing some prison ministry. But as far as community right now, that's pretty much what I've been doing, going out and reaching out, you know, to the youth through concerts and doing them for free, you know. So that's
Girl, after my own heart. I used to do that on the train. People thought I was crazy.
Really?
Like, I would really.
Wow.
I'm so serious. Y'all
Yes, honey.
y'all knew that. I used to sing on the train.
Awesome.
I used to pray on the train. I don't know where that boldness came over me at the time. And I was just like, this is new, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
And one day I was on a train with a friend of mine, and I was like, I'm going to sing. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sing on the train. And I did it. And for me, I did it by myself before, and I didn't have a problem with it, you know. So I was like, okay, but now I got to do it with somebody here next to me and feel like I need to. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different then, but it worked.
Yeah. It took me a while. I knew that God wanted me on the trains like 7 years ago. And I went to the pastor that was underneath at the time, and I told him, you know, I feel led to go on the trains. And he was like, no, just wait because you can get hurt. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, and then I waited maybe like 3 more years, and I was like, I need to get on the trains. It was like this burning desire, like you gotta go. And I still kind of tabbed a little bit. And then one day, it was like the beginning of the year, it was like in January. And I just was like, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm going. And I was kind of shaking, you know, the first
couple times.
And, you know, but the love that I received, it was unreal.
You would think people would like throw their lunch at you and be like, sit down. Because I ain't no singer either, so they're going to be like, sit down. But
and you know, and people would say things to me like, you said really nice things, thank you. You know, and I was like, okay, job done. You know, I didn't have to hoop, I didn't have to holler, and there's nothing wrong with those things, and I didn't have to condemn people to hell, but I just wanted to share the love, you know, because they're still in the land of the living. Most people know that if they don't do right, they go into hell. They already know that, you know, but I wanted to just share with them that, you know, God can love you past your wrongs, your faults. I know you living crazy right now, but he can love you past that. You know, so, and then I, you know, sing some of my songs, and they were loving that. And I have a whole bunch of what I call train fans. They've looked me up on Facebook.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Way cool.
So train fans. You know, I like to share this one story with you. This one young lady, I was singing a song that I wrote called Heart Detector, and I really sought God for this song for the trains. Heart Detector is really about me coming to rescue your heart. I'm here to rescue your heart. And so I was singing this song, and the young lady was like, I need you to get off the train right now. And I'm like, okay, Holy Spirit, like, should I get off? He was like, get off. So we got off the next stop, and she bust out crying, and she was like, I know this was God that sent you because I was on my way to go pick up a gun. She said, I was on my way because I'm going to kill my boyfriend because he's been cheating on me for 9 years. And she said, when you said to, she said, when I said to her, but I really was just singing to the whole train. She said, when you said to me, you got to let go of the pain to receive love, I knew it was God. And you know, and I stayed in contact with her for a little while, and it was just amazing. I was like, you just never know what God is doing through you. You just got to be obedient. You just got to go, because you don't know who's going to be impacted, and you don't know whose life you may save, and whose life may get lost because you decided to sit home and eat Doritos instead. You know, so I learned a big lesson from that, and I was like, wow, God, I have to obey.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
This is what Real Talk with Miss Honey is all about. And I just want to stop here to just say, Latoya J, thank you so much for coming and being so real with us. Because had you not come, many of us wouldn't realize how real we can really be. If we really want to be free, let's be free.
It's the truth that will make you free.
That's right.
That's the word.